Senator Murray.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I really just want to be clear, Mr. Kipper. I'm told that a report, I know that one was done, you all have received something a couple of months ago, and said that you could not turn it over to the legislative auditor because it was part of the deliberative process. I understand that you all have received another report a short time ago. It has been requested by members of the Senate staff, and the same answer has come out that you all will not turn it over because it is part of the deliberative process. Now, you're telling me both of those things are not true.
No, Senator Murray, I believe I said I have not seen that report, which I have not seen that report.
So it does exist.
I have no knowledge that it exists. I've heard.
What can you see that doesn't exist then?
I say again?
So you haven't seen it.
That is correct.
So to see something, it must exist. Unless you're making it up as well.
Senator, I have not. I believe you're referring to what is commonly referred to as the chaff report.
I don't know what it's commonly called. I asked you a question. I was trying to get the answer from you.
I have not seen it.
You have not seen it.
That is correct.
But it does exist.
From what I understand, it does.
Okay. And so when will members of the legislature get to see it? I'm talking to you, Mr. Kipper.
I understand that. I don't know that I can answer that question because I've not seen it.
I can't. And you are the CEO of Group Benefits.
That's correct.
And you have not seen a report that directly impacts the agency where you're the CEO.
That is correct.
Well, who else would make a decision on why would it go to anybody else before it gets to you?
I believe it might be at the members of the Department of Administration.
Aren't you a member of the Department of Administration?
I am.
So you, who are the CEO, have not seen it. Other people have seen it.
As far as I know, yes.
When do you think you'll get to see it? Because as the CEO, do you expect to get to see it since you're the CEO?
Eventually, I would think I would, but I don't know when that would be, or when that would. Our counsel at the Department of Administration would see that it would be important for me to see that.
Have you asked to see it?
I have not.
Why not?
Because we're in the middle of an RFP process, and I don't think that I'd want that report to jade or jeopardize or otherwise influence my decision as who that request or who the successful bidder would be.
Why would that jade your opinion on who the successful bidder is?
If I'm looking at a series of bids as to somebody who would come in and evaluate or value the book of business or what the OGB is, I think I should just work strictly from those information that those bidders bring to me.
Well, then, listening to that answer, that means that you alone will decide who will win this bid and decide.
I will be the final determinant.
No.
Yes.
You said you will be the only person because other people have seen the report. So you will be the only person to decide when the RFP comes in who gets it.
I will be the final decision maker.
Well, who else will look at it?
I will anticipate that members of my senior staff will help me evaluate the proposals.
So those people have seen the chaff report?
Not that I know of.
This is really disturbing to me as the CEO of Group Benefits that a report is out there with something so important to so many people and you haven't seen it. Have you asked to see it?
I have not.
Why not?
So again, we're in the middle of the RFP process, and I don't want my judgment jaded by reviewing this particular document.
The report might tell you that there's no need to privatize it.
That might be the case, if that indeed is.
Don't you think you should have the benefit of that information?
I think what we need to do is evaluate the entire book of business from not just this organization, perhaps, but from those potential bidders who are interested in evaluating this business that do these types of evaluations reasonably often.
Who requested the chaff group to do a report?
That I do not know.
As the CEO, you don't know that either?
So I've only been on.
Who is running group benefits?
Obviously, I'm the CEO.
Well, who requested the Chaff Group to do a report?
Senator Murray, I don't mean to be flippant, but I've only been on the job for 5 weeks. That report was requested well before I started.
Okay, do you know if your predecessor requested it?
I'm not sure if he requested it or if it came from the Department of Administration.
And in 5 weeks, with such a big issue affecting so many people, you've not thought it's important to take a look at it because you don't want to be jaded?
That is correct.
That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.